Hi guys, welcome back to this week's video. Today we're gonna talk about how I felt losing my dad. And give this video a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and turn on post notifications. Comment down below what should I do next, and share this video. So so my dad passed away in March 2nd, 2017. And that day, my entire life changed for the worst. And so my dad was staying with my sister in her house. And my sister, we FaceTimed him, told him like good night and everything. And that day he sounded really like good, you know. He sounded like himself. And then my sister calls her up, calls Ale at like 3 in the morning, like 3 or 2, like around there. And then saying my dad, he's going to the hospital, that he's sick. And my sister says that they were watching the TV, and then he went to sleep to his room. So she saw like the light, like I guess the reflection of the light in the door, and she went to check if he was fine. And my dad, what my sister did, she right away called my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law they didn't know what was wrong with him, because he just looked at my sister and then slowly fell down. And then so my sister didn't know until that's when my brother-in-law he thought that he was choking because he couldn't like breathe, so he started hitting him. And then my sister called the ambulance. My sister just stood up because my nephew said, I think my grandpa died. Which my nephew, I don't know, he's a little bit weird. And then so my sister said like, don't say that. But when my nephew feels awkward, he says like, he lies, you know. As a normal kid, like, obviously people just feel awkward, so they like, oh no, like this. And so my sister checked on my dad, and my dad like fell kind of slowly to in the bed. And then my sister called my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law started like seeing if he was okay. And then my sister called the ambulance, and then the ambulance person told her like what to do, like chest compressions, and then CPR. And then when the ambulance got there, my sister obviously called my sister saying what was wrong and everything. They took my dad to the hospital, and then my brother-in-law dropped my sister off and my nephew. And then my sister woke up my mom, and then my mom woke me up, and then I got ready. Then my brother-in-law came. We went to the hospital, And then the doctor, meanwhile my sister said yes to, it's like a small surgery because they open you through here where your main veins are. And then they opened it because my dad had the main two veins, arteries, blocked. So they unblocked it. They said that it was going fine and everything. And then when we got there, my sister was waiting with the doctor, and obviously we went to my sister, and then the doctor, well, the nurse touched me, like kind of hugged me, saying it's gonna be fine. And then they took my sister, Ale, my brother-in-law, and my nephew, and me to a private little like living room kind of, like a private living room. And then we sat there because my mom and my sister went to check on my dad. And then my sister and my mom, they said that they're still doing chest CPR on him. And then when my sister and my mom comes back, they told me, they told my sister, Ale, was crying, and then I was still in shock. I was like, it can't be, he can't be gone. And then my sister, my older sister, me and her, we never get along. We never got in along. But that time, she came and hugged me and told me that my dad had passed away. And ow. And when she said that, my heart fell down, because you never imagine someone saying that about your parent, like your dad, or stuff like that. And then I always hug my sister. Then we went to my sister's house. I didn't want to see my dad because I would want to have that image of him, like being happy, being, you know, like that, instead of that image of him like passed away with blood, stuff like that. And then we did a funeral right here in where I live, to invite my aunts, to not invite, but like to memory of my dad. And then we took him to Mexico, where he's from. Then we did pray over there, and we saw family and stuff, and then took him to church, and take him to church, and then buried him in top of my grandpa, and that day forward, I didn't know what to do in my life. I didn't know what just has happened to my dad. I still think my dad is still like, it's just, you never think that your parents are gonna pass away, and especially when you just saw them being themselves. And it's almost 2 years without my dad. Probably it's already 2 years. Because I'm gonna put up the on March. Hold on, sorry guys. Yep, it had passed 2 years. Because I'm gonna upload this on the 4th, and he passed away on March. Wow. 2 years without my dad, and it really sucks. Because, don't get me wrong, I love my mom and I love my sisters, but like, I need a man, I guess. Not like a man, but like someone that I could talk about man stuff, you know? And stuff like that. And yeah. Well, this is the end of the video, so you know what to do. Bye guys.